Hello and welcome to Master Your Mindset with your host, Isis Foster. This is the place to be for anyone who is on a personal development journey. I will be sharing with you my own mindset hacks and personal past experiences. Please subscribe and share if you enjoy what I'm about to share with you and you've taken value from it. You never know who may need to hear it. And welcome back to my first podcast episode of 2023. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas break and enjoyed celebrating the new year exactly how you wanted to. I don't know about you, but I am so full of energy now and so ready to dive in deeper this year and develop ourselves personally even more. And I'm so excited to watch loads of you grow this year with me. So today's podcast episode is something which has actually come alight to me over, I would say, the past few months, and I never really thought about it in this way, but have you ever sat back and thought there could potentially be two types of uncomfortable out there? I always thought there was only one type of uncomfortable. I thought uncomfortable meant when something doesn't feel right to you and you want to get out of there ASAP. Most of you are probably nodding your heads agreeing with me. Recently, I've realised there's actually two types of uncomfortable. So what do they feel like and how do you know which is which? So the first type of uncomfortable is what I've just mentioned, when something doesn't align with you. So this could be a partner, a relationship, a friendship group, whatever it may be, it just doesn't align with your values. So in times when you feel like you're experiencing this, it can be really, really hard to break free of that cycle, especially if it's a friendship group that you've had for a long time and now you've grown as a person, but your friendship group is still where they were when you first met them, or a relationship exactly the same. Maybe you have grown, or maybe you've changed your morals and values and that person is still reading off the old hymn sheet. Whatever it is and however you're experiencing it, growth is bittersweet because there will always be people that you leave behind because not everyone grows at the same rate as you, and vice versa. You may have had partners that have outgrown you in the past, but maybe now you're at a space where you know exactly what you want. You're not settling for less, you're putting up your boundaries and you're saying no to things that don't align with you. This is an incredible place to be at. And this is what most people think feeling uncomfortable is. They think it's when something doesn't align with you and you need to get out. That's one opinion of it. The second is the uncomfortable when you are actually personally expanding your comfort zone. So this could be when you are embracing new challenges. It could be experiencing new situations which you haven't previously been in the past, and you're taking on board a lot of new information. This is the type of uncomfortable which I find really exciting. So it's the type which we all strive for. No one wants to be doing the same thing for 50 years of their life until they retire, right? No one wants to be in the same situation where they haven't felt like they've grown. It's the uncomfortable which makes you feel excited and makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning and do something which is going to push you and overall mentally help you grow. The first one, trying to figure out when something doesn't align with you, what does that actually feel like? So from personal experience, when something doesn't align with me, it almost makes me feel a bit anxious. It puts me off wanting to do whatever that thing is. And it actually builds up a bit of resentment because initially, if I wanted to do it, I would be so excited to do it. And it's like a workout, for example. Anyone who's been in the process of losing weight or toning up or trying to find a bit of routine with the gym, when you first go to the gym, it feels uncomfortable, right? It's not what your body's used to. You have to train your body to go there consistently because if you don't, there's no results. But ultimately, you know there's going to be an end goal. You know that there's going to be results which show up for you in the end. So you keep going. However, when something doesn't align with you, no matter how many times you do it over and over and over again, you never are able to find that routine. You're never able to show up consistently because the routine isn't built prior to it. and you don't feel excited, you don't see the results, and it makes you feel anxious in yourself. So when something doesn't align to you, the best thing that you can do is remove yourself from that situation, that person, that friendship group, whatever it is which isn't aligning with you. Get yourself out of there, because in life not everything is going to work out exactly how you wanted it to be. And you have to be at peace knowing that. Problems start to arise when you try to force yourself into a situation which isn't aligned to you, and you end up making yourself really miserable doing that. And we all know life is too short to be in a situation which doesn't make you feel good. If it doesn't help you grow, doesn't make you feel good, doesn't align to your morals and values, absolutely remove yourself from that situation, and something 10 times better will come along for you and will show up exactly how you need it to in your life. How do you know if you're expanding your comfort zone? Because at the beginning of starting absolutely anything, it's always going to feel uncomfortable. So at what point do you realise that your comfort zone is expanding and you're not doing something which doesn't align with you? So again, from personal experience, the moment which I realised it was improving my mental state was the moment I realised this is helping my comfort zone grow, rather than me sticking to do something I'm not aligned with. So I'm going to use working out as another example here, because I have been on a fitness journey for just under 2 years now. And like any fitness journey at the beginning, yes, it feels so uncomfortable. You don't like doing it. But the moment you start seeing results is the moment that you pick up motivation to want to get up and do your workouts, because you know there is an amazing end goal there for you. You know you're capable, not only physically but mentally. Working out makes you feel incredible. And I would say for the first 6 months of me working out, I did it mainly for my mental state. It made me feel so good, and it was a feeling that I'd never felt before. It was a feeling which ultimately I became addicted to. I was like, if I'm going to work out, obviously I want my body to look good, but more importantly than your body, your mind is the most powerful tool that you will ever come in contact with ever in your whole life. And without that working to its highest potential, everything else means nothing. So if you feel like you're in a really good place, whatever it's doing, it could be a job, it could be a friendship group, it could be a relationship, and you know that it makes you feel good when you're doing it, that's you expanding your comfort zone. That's you saying, I am leveling up right now, and I'm going to do all those things which I know I am deserving of. I'm going to attract all those things into my life because I'm starting with myself, and the only thing that you are in control of in this world is what you decide to do for yourself. So the moment that you take responsibility for that is the moment everything else falls into place for you. Just to recap on everything that we've just spoken about, 2 types of uncomfortable out there in the world. The first type is the type which doesn't align with you. It's not for you, and that is okay. Chances are you gave it your best shot, and you can be at peace now, knowing that not everything will be how you thought it would be. Knowing what is and isn't for you puts you in such a strong position in life, as you'll know in the future if something feels right or not. And you'll get that gut intuition, which I know I've had multiple times. The women I've coached have had multiple times as well, because we've spoken it on so many different occasions. That gut intuition that you get when you go, this isn't for me. And over time, you'll know that feeling quicker because it will be developed in your mind. The second type of uncomfortable is the type of uncomfortable which is expanding your comfort zone. Subconsciously, it's you embracing new challenges, putting yourself out there, aligning with your values and morals, and knowing that the challenges that you're currently experiencing won't be there forever, and they will eventually help you grow over time. That is the type of uncomfortable you need to put yourself in. Hope you all have an amazing day, whatever you're doing, and a great start to your 2023. Thank you for listening. If you've loved what I've shared with you today, please give me a tag on Instagram at IsisFoster1 and share it with those around you. You never know who may need to hear it. Don't forget to follow me on here so you never miss an episode. I hope you have a beautiful day.